People have been giving me flack for saying Mark Carney grew up affluent because his dad was just a principal, so why don't we walk through the numbers? The median household income in Canada is $98,000, $134 in the Northwest Territories. From what I could find right now, the average salary for a principal in Northwest Territories as of 2025 is about $115,000 per year. In Ontario, it's like $130 to $140. But when Carney was 6, his family moved to Edmonton. At that point in time, his father became a university professor and his mother went back to school, and she became a teacher. And his father ran as a federal Liberal candidate. This doesn't downplay any of his accomplishments, but he did grow up with affluence and privilege. To say otherwise is misleading and demeaning to many Canadians. Remember, the median household income right now is $98,000. His dad alone was making more than that. With his father as a university professor and his mother as a teacher, they would have been easily doubling, if not more, the Canadian median household income. That is affluent. And some people gave me flack for not highlighting Pierre's affluence. Yeah, he had 2 teacher parents. That would also put him in a very similar boat. There is nothing wrong with being born with privilege. Mark Carney is an incredibly impressive person through his academics and his work. But he grew up with financial and academic advantages that most Canadians do not have. And political advantages too, considering that his father was already politically connected, even if it was only a little bit. There are recorded interviews of Mark Carney's father. I'm like the first person in my family on either side, when you account for all of my grandparents, my parents, and my cousins, who was on national TV. I don't have that kind of privilege. Nobody in my family ran for office like that. Nobody in my family was an influencer. But my parents had good paying jobs. I grew up affluent when you compare me to the average person in Ontario. Doesn't diminish anything. But we do have to acknowledge these things.